What if I told you that the secret to selling on Amazon isn't about what you sell, but where you sell it? Everyone's talking about picking the right product, but actually, the thing that everyone is not paying attention to is which marketplace you should be selling in. My name is Gary Huang. I've been selling on Amazon FBA for 10 years now. I'm the founder and host of Seven Figure Sellers Summit. I've interviewed hundreds of 7 and 8 figure sellers and e-commerce experts. I've distilled down everything, I mean, from margin killers, from tariffs to sky high PPC bids. I've seen brands go for multi-million dollar exits. Today, I want to show you how Amazon Japan is the best opportunity right now for potentially for your business in 2025. So if you're a 7 or 8 figure seller selling in Amazon US or Amazon EU, you're sick of dealing with the tariffs or you've maxed out the market, I want to show you today how to add additional 6 figures to your revenue. All right, let's dive right in. So first off, Amazon Japan is the second largest Amazon marketplace in the world. Almost nobody is talking about it. According to a research study by Smart Scout, on a revenue basis, sellers in Amazon Japan are making the second most revenue in the world, only behind Amazon US. So actually, sellers in Japan, they're making more money than selling in Germany, than UK, and all the other smaller marketplaces that people tend to talk about. But actually, Japan is one of the biggest opportunities right now in Amazon. Number two, the tariffs. If you start selling in Japan, there's zero Trump tariffs. There's no trade war going on between Japan and China. And if you take the same products that you're selling in the US and move them over to Japan, you're going to immediately eliminate at least 55% of the tariffs. So think about that in terms of your landed cost, right? Think about that in terms of your profitability. That can immediately boost your bottom line right now. The third cool thing about selling on Amazon Japan is competition is still very low. So even though it's the second biggest Amazon marketplace in terms of the number of sellers, the competition is actually ranked about number 8. So according to a study that we saw, there's a lot fewer sellers. There's only about 200,000 to 300,000 sellers on Amazon Japan. So this literally is a blue ocean opportunity. All right. And then if you do sell on Amazon Japan, the other cool thing is the reviews, right? So you can actually carry over your Amazon reviews from Amazon US or from Amazon EU, UK, Germany, and then if you, for example, you have 500 reviews on Amazon US, you can carry them over to Amazon Japan. So day one, when you launch, you have 500 reviews. So imagine that could be the ultimate launch strategy. All right. So this immediately will give you social proof. You don't have to worry about trying to do Amazon Vine or like other black hat tactics immediately out the gate. You'll have that social proof, and this is super critical in Japan because the Japanese consumer, they're very particular about reviews and review count. Okay. The other cool thing about Japan is Amazon FBA. It works in Japan. Okay. So in Japan, Amazon is the number one most popular online shopping website. So there's another website in Japan called Rakuten, but Amazon has overtaken it. So literally here in Japan, I'm in Tokyo, you can have Amazon Prime, you can have same day delivery, next day delivery. They ship all over Japan. There's 126 million people in Japan. So it's a huge market, and Amazon is the number one market in Japan. And if you're already comfortable with Amazon Seller Central, the good news is in Amazon Japan, I know you're probably thinking about the language barrier, translations, etc. The good news is Amazon Seller Central Japan is the exact same thing. There's an English language toggle, and you can put everything in English, so you will feel right at home. All right. And the other big thing is in terms of PPC. Okay. PPC costs in Japan are still a lot lower than the rest of the world. It's because of the lack of competition. Okay. And then also a lot of the local sellers, they're not spending as much on PPC compared to the rest of the world. All right. But at the same time, I wanted to share with you that there's, like what we're facing, the tariffs in the US, right? Chinese sellers, they're starting to make more of a splash in Japan. So I actually had a dinner with an Amazon Japan sales manager a couple weeks ago here in Tokyo, and then she told me that more Chinese sellers, they're spending more on PPC ad spend now than before. The reason is because of the tariffs, right? Because everyone doesn't want to pay the 55% tariffs going to the US, right? That's why right now it's a prime opportunity to move your products into Japan. Okay. I know that there's a lot more nuance to it, and that's why I put together a very simple Amazon Japan selling scorecard. And this can give you a pretty good indication in about 10-15 minutes how well your product is likely to sell in Japan. If you want to get that, please comment Japan below, and then I'll reach out to you for you to get that free scorecard. I think that could be super helpful. All right. So this is just the top of the iceberg, guys, the tip of the iceberg. There's still a lot more. And I actually put together a 60-minute masterclass on how to sell on Amazon Japan. So we're going to cover everything from shipping to import compliance to listing translations, common mistakes, and how to get started selling on Amazon Japan, even if you don't speak a word of Japanese. So definitely highly recommend that you check that out, and I will see you there. All right. Good luck, guys.